Alright, back at it again. What are we till sim day 4? So this episode we are going to go over the draft, and then we will probably go all the way to the trade deadline, which is what, in August? No, July. We're going to try to get through all of those. So we got 4 days till the draft. Where are we at with scouting? So we got all of our guys in scouting right now. Alright, we'll do that. We'll allow all of these guys to be scouted. And hopefully at the end of the 4 days we can come up with something. We did finish June, so let's go ahead and go over how we did in June. Look at our players, look how we're doing, look at our young guys, see how they're going. So starting pitchers, Mike Minor just got hurt, but he's throwing 285, which is crazy good for him. Shelby Miller, 299, not bad as an ERA. Smiley's struggling at a 5.52. Luke Farrell, since being called up, he's killing it as well. He's throwing a 2.36 ERA. And then Adrian Sampson throwing a 6.48 right now, so not good for him. But Mendez down in AAA is doing pretty well, throwing a 2.49. So we may see a switching of the guards here between Sampson and Mendez. We also might keep Mendez till next year. Just let him develop even more for next year. Let him work out the kinks and stuff. Lance Lynn is on IL right now. Going to our younger guys, Hans Kraus, doing pretty well. Down in AA, throwing 3.64 ERA there. I like the 67 strikeouts in 64 innings. Montero not doing awful. He's on a streak, it looks like right now, so he looks like he's on fire. He must be pulling it back together. The 1 win to 7 loss, really bad, but the 4.76 ERA is coming up, so, I'm not too upset about it. Tsiang not doing too bad, 3.41 ERA for him. Taylor Hearn, 4.42, not too bad. And then we get down to a couple of the younger guys. It looks like Kyle Cody is actually throwing a 1.70 ERA, which is crazy good in AAA. Hopefully he keeps it up. Hopefully it's not the end of it for him. And then Cole Winn throwing 3.12 in AA. Not too bad because Tyler Phillips, AA, 285, and then Cole Reagans in AA, 262, so that's not bad at all, actually. I like that. Our reliever is not doing so hot. Leclerc is our save guy. 4.22 ERA is not great. Sean Kelly not doing too bad. He hasn't thrown many innings, 1.74 ERA. Matt Bush, 1.04, which is really good, but that's only in 8 innings. And then Jesse Chavez throwing a 3.90 in 27 innings. So actually, a lot better than I thought they were doing. David Carpenter's struggling. He might be a guy we try to get some sort of trade value out of. I don't know exactly what we'll get, if anything, out of him. But we can try to go ahead and trade him if need be. We probably will be making a bunch of changes coming this episode. So we'll have to see where we go from there. Going to our catchers, Isaiah not doing too bad. I want that average higher, but it looks like he is on a hot streak. 224 average for him. Mathis not doing too bad. 327 when coming in. Going down to the minors, it looks like 246 for him. 256 for Morgan. So not too bad in AA. First baseman Guzman, 283, which isn't too bad, especially for how young he is. 283 is not bad at all. Matt Davidson not doing really well. Beck not doing too well either. So really no place to go here as far as first baseman. First baseman would be somewhere we need to attack either in the draft or in trading, something like that. We need younger guys that can kind of push Guzman for that first baseman role. Second baseman covered right now. We have Rogue Door. Eli White, not doing bad. He only has 28 at bats, but 429. That's not bad at all. 429 for him. Cabrera in for our third baseman. 267 is not awful. Josh Jung, we're hoping he really excels. Looks like he's not doing too bad, actually. 281 down there in Double-A. So not too bad. Some other guys doing some decent. Patrick was not doing bad. 244 needs to go up, but that's not too bad right now. Shortstops, Elvis Andrews. Probably got him for maybe 1 or 2 more years before we got to get rid of that contract. Danny Santana, he's doing pretty good in his 62 at bats. He's in 306. Andrews in 342. Going down to AAA, C's get 226. We want better from him. Really, no other shortstops kind of jumping out right now. Left fielders, Sinsu Chu, not doing too bad. He's a guy we probably want to move quick because he's diminishing quickly. He's dropping down really, really quick. You can see all of his attributes there. He might be a guy, so after our draft, and we kind of know what we come up with, that type of thing, I could possibly trade Sinsu Chu. Willie Calhoun, not too bad. 260 in AAA. Center fielders, Joey Gallo, gotta get that average up. 16 home runs, not bad. I think he's up there in RBIs. I think 55 RBIs right now is actually really, really good. I think the 16 RBI or the 16 home runs for him as well is doing pretty good too. Delano DeShields, not doing too bad, 262, so not too bad from him. Taveras down in Double-A, hitting 270, so that's pretty good for him. Right fielder, Mazzara, 77, so again, not too bad. Hunter Pence hitting 333, so these guys are killing it right now, and that's why we're on that winning streak. So if they keep it up, then we should be good. Zach Granite down in AAA, not doing too good at 216, but at 26 years of age, he's got to figure it out, or we got to start moving him. That's how our guys are doing. We are going to go on and play the next 4 games until the draft. Simulate this one. KC gets the win. Finally, KC has our number. We've won, I think, 5 of the 6 against KC this year. So losing that one. Smiley pitching. Ooh, gonna get the win, but it's gonna be Jesse Chavez with the win. Cleric getting the save. Oh, looks like they have Witt Jr. already playing. Not too bad. Bunch of hits. I like that. Only four runs on the hits though. It's not too great. Advance the day. What are we up to now? Oh, Montero's fractured arm. Ouch. So he's gonna be out 1 to 2 months. Put him on the 10. Oh my goodness. They're all getting hurt. What do we got here? Complete transactions. Angels called up Felix Pena. Okay, so we got how many days? 1 more day. So we're gonna go ahead, sim this game. We get the loss there. Go to the next calendar day. Oh my goodness, all of our guys are getting hurt. Back to the pitching rotation. Mike Minor goes just in time. So we are in the draft now. Scouting, Diggs. Okay, so looking at the players we were scouting, able to wow. So there's a bunch of really, really good guys high up there. We got our work cut out for us as far as finding who we want and what we want to go after. We got definitely a lot of people that we need to pretty good, especially for the last ones going after. So we will start the draft. What I'm looking at is, and I don't know what we're going to be first round. I don't know that right now. What I do think we're going to do is really target the pitching. I feel like if we could get a couple of really good pitchers, kind of like Hans Kraus, in 2 or 3 years, say they're 80s or something, then they'll be very, very good. Obviously, we're drafting completely on potential because we are completely rebuilding the Texas Rangers. We're a little under 500. We're going to do this. I'm going to probably do a couple of trades, try to get some younger guys in here. There's a lot of starting pitchers out there that are young. I think that's the very first thing we need to attack. Then we can attack catchers. I'm not too bad on catchers, honestly. First baseman, we definitely need someone behind Guzman in case he ever gets injured or something like that. We might end up trading for a first baseman that's pretty young. Second baseman, we're pretty good there. Third baseman, we need to kind of see if we can find someone. Josh Jung might take a little longer than we wanted to or thought that he would take to get there. Shortstops, yes, but we do have Cease down there that we're hoping will make a leap this year. Or Basby down there. Hopefully someone could kind of show up at the shortstop position. Left fielders, we're pretty good. We got Willie Calhoun down there in AAA, so we're not really worried about that. We are going to probably get rid of Sinsu Chu, so Willie Calhoun might actually see some time this year. Looks like he's not doing too bad. Looks like he's increasing a little bit. I would expect Willie Calhoun to get called up if we do trade Sinsu Chu, which we most likely will. He's decreasing. We want to sell him, and it's basically the height of his game. He also has a very, very large contract, $21 million. So if we could get rid of that, that'd be great. Our center field, we're not worried about. We got Joey Gallo. We got Delino DeShields there. We got some young guys as well down here. And right field, we have Nomar Mazara, which we're not worried about at all. I would say starting pitching first, then probably first baseman, third baseman, then shortstop. And here we go into the draft. Baltimore gets the #1 pick. Looks like we come in at number 7 in round 1. We do not get a competitive balance, and then we come in 7. No compensatory round, no competitive balance either there. So it looks like we don't get really any extra picks. We just get the 6 picks from the draft. So let's go ahead and start it off. We will do our whole draft, and then we'll go over the players and positions and stuff like that. Go ahead and advance. Some of those guys I'm sure are good. I wonder if, does it show what I saw them at? Probably not. Alright, we're going to pick player. Let's see what we got. We're just going to do all here, and then we're going to do potential. Accuracy's high. Alright, so honestly, it's kind of up in the air right now. As far as who we want to go after. Don't know. At left field right now, I feel like we have our left fielder of the future, so I don't really want to go out and get a left fielder. He's also potential is high, but he's also power's not really there. He's gonna be a contact speed guy, which won't be bad. I would say this would be our best guy to go after as far as pitchers go right now. You could also go Sean Robles, who is more power but less speed and contact. The fielding looks pretty decent there. He's also a year older, not so much on fielding, not so much on arm strength, so he's mostly just a speed and contact guy there. We can kind of go anywhere at this point. Here are our starting pitchers that we can look at here. I want to stay. It looks like he's good, but I want to stay away from him. I don't like the slow pitches there. This guy is good. Destroy people. This guy only has 3 pitches, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not a huge fan of 3-pitch guys. They're hard to like figure out, I think. Josh McCall, another 3-pitch guy. Dan Miller seems to throw a little slow. Velocity's not really there. So it'd be kind of hard to get him. Again, Dominic Lindman showing up. I like everything he has. Only 18 years of age too. Delgado, just got him in at the end of the year. Not too bad. I would say he's more of a. I mean, that's really bad. That's really, really slow. I feel like he might get better. He might get faster velocities. You know, that might not be completely his velocities for those, but I don't want to take the chance on that, especially the number one overall pick, or our number one overall pick. There's a few guys I want. Let's go ahead. I know I said, we want a starting pitcher, but what I think we're going to do, catcher we have, it's not that good. We have one first baseman that has a potential of 80, 18 years of age. He's gonna be slow. I think we can wait on Dallas Long. I think we can wait until a couple more picks. Second baseman Samuel Germino. He looks really good. He's pretty much an all-around player. Does say it'll be a couple years before he gets there. I mean, he's pretty above average in everything. Brad Kimball, a lot of speed. Well, a lot of stealing, not so much speed. Everything else is kind of blah on him. I mean, kind of blah on him. Third baseman, I said we needed. We didn't actually get many good third basemen that we liked. So, shortstop, we got Mark Addison and Robert Christensen. I like this guy. Sorry, Kristen. I like this guy. He's got decent contact. He's got the speed and the stealing. I also like his fielding and arm strength, arm accuracy. They need work on now, but he's only 18. It just kind of matter of fact, how long are we going to wait for him, that type of thing. Mark Addison, kind of in the same boat in 3 years. He's got the speed, got the stealing. Left field, guy I told you, both these guys are pretty good, but it would be tough for me to try to spend the money or spend the pick and try to get a left fielder, especially when we already have a left fielder that's really, really good. We might also look right field. Zach Zambrano. He's not too bad either, 19 years of age. I really like what he can do in the field. I honestly don't know. He actually seems like a really good pick now looking at him. Stealing is above average. Speed is well above average. His reaction, arm accuracy, arm strength, fielding is all really good. I think he'd be a decent hitter at 65 and 60s, well above average. I think we almost have to go him and take a chance on him. I think we're gonna go with Zach Zambrano as our pick. I know we have Zach Granite at right field. I know we do. He's 26 years of age. Might be a guy we try to move. I know we have Nomar Mazara, but Zach Zambrano, we could make him play multiple positions. We could do that. We could put him even in left center. I mean, he'd be crazy good center fielder. It's just hard because we have those prospects at outfield. They're there. We don't really have the prospects at shortstop. I'm just not impressed with the contact here. And I might just be completely missing it. The speed's there, the stealing's there. I'm just not seeing the contact. The fielding and arm strength, that's just above average. And for a first overall or a first round draft pick, no. I think we're gonna go with Jackson Brano as our number one draft pick. See a lot of our guys going off the board there. A lot of them going off the board. Ooh, barely missed out on this guy. Barely missed out on him. Barely missed him. Alright, let's see who we got left over here. Looks like we got Freddie Delgado still there. Dan Miller. We got a bunch of 80s still there, so we should be good. Okay, so starting pitchers. We still have a few high potential 80s. I'm still liking Lemon. I think Lemon's gonna be really good. I think we should go with Lemon here. Yeah, I think we go Lemon here. I think we gotta bolster that bullpen or that starting rotation. Kimball still there second. But we have a door. We don't really need a second baseman right now. Shortstop, looks like our guys are kind of gone. So yeah, let's go with our starting pitcher. Let's go with Dominic Lemon. I like what he throws. The velocity's high, stamina is pretty high. So let's go ahead and pick him. Okay, I see a few more guys that we kind of wanted. Alright, so looks like we got a couple more 80 potential guys. We got Brad Kimball still there, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick him up now. If he's still there, or we could go Freddie Delgado. I really like Freddie Delgado. I think he's good too. I see that those really red zones. It's tough to pull a trigger on him. Let's go ahead and do Freddie Delgado. Hopefully he turns it around. I would say Brad Kimball, but I'm skeptic. I'm skeptic because it says he's really good at stealing, but his speed is just above average. It doesn't look like he's honestly looking at it. Look at his arm accuracy, not very high. Arm strength, not very high. And I don't know. I don't like that, especially since he's not a huge contact hitter, a huge power hitter. It's tough to try to get him. So let's go ahead and get Freddie Delgado. Make sure we at least get some of the big guys we wanted. Oh, Brad Kimball's still there. Let's look at what's Jim Kelly doing here. He's a boss defensive guy. Looks like a bunch of. So do we pull it on Kimball, or do we go with Jim Kelly, a guy who looks like he has a lot bigger upside? I mean, he's a really, really good defender. Yeah, let's go with him. Jim Kelly looks like a good pick right here. Alright, everyone's been taken. At this point, it's pretty much just a, jump up in the air. This guy doesn't look bad. So this guy seems to be on top of his game. Luka doesn't look too bad. Bunch of relief pitchers, which, I mean, relief pitchers aren't bad to have, honestly. They're not bad to have at all. Left field guy here. Another left field guy here. I like both these guys. Hopefully they're both here. Derek Tyler is a right fielder. We're gonna take a chance on them. Hopefully he's still there. Nope, he's not. Nope, he's not. Darn it. Right now I'm just looking at people who kind of are like, oh, we're really close to making it, but we just haven't done it yet. Oh, this guy looks good. He's not necessarily a closer, but let's go ahead and get this guy. And that's going to do it for our draft. There we go. Finish the draft. Let's go ahead and advance. We'll go over the draft right here. So, nailed it. Wow. Nailed it here too. Our very last pick. Alright. So, excited about that. It's Jack Zambrano. Ahead, offer him a big contract. We're going to sign all these guys. I mean, we did a really good job drafting, I'm not going to lie. This is nuts. I don't know if I've ever had a draft like this good. Nicely done. Alright, let's see if we notice a couple guys that we wanted through other people. Not really seeing anybody there that I wanted. Don't notice any names there. Oh, I wanted this guy, didn't I? But he's a 54 overall right now. So that's not something I really missed out on. I don't even think I had the option to pick this guy, did I? I don't think I did. Honestly. 63 overall, not bad, but the 97 is really good. I wanted Josh McCall. He was a guy I really, really wanted. So, not too bad. Nice. They got a good guy there. 67 overall. 86. This guy. Okay. Anthony Liu Don't know if I ever got the chance to get him or not. Maybe I did, and I just didn't like what he had to offer. 63 overall as a 19-year-old. That's not too bad. The Reds killed it. Peters, not too bad. 72 already. 75. Not bad. Went young here. Definitely went young there. Ooh, Kimball. We missed out. We knew, well, not really. If you look at that, that's not that good. He's gonna be, I mean, he's gonna be tough. Yeah, he's gonna be tough to reach that potential, especially at 20 years of age. He's already lost out on 2 years. Mark Addison, thought about getting him. Not too bad. I'm not really upset we missed out on him though. Robert Christian, we looked at him. He comes in, not bad. I mean, 53 overall is not great, but 87 potential at 18, that's not bad. Can't be upset about that. Geronimo. Nothing like crazy, like extraordinary good yet. I haven't found. Passed on that guy. Yeah, nothing like super crazy right now. Wow, their first pick was a 60 deep potential guy. Yikes. Ooh, this guy tore it up. Yikers. 18 years of age, already a 60. Not bad. Not a lot of great high potential in this draft, honestly. I mean, there's not a lot there. Hargrove looked good. Yeah, gosh, he's good. I'd love to have him. He is fast. Contact's going to be there. Fuentes, he's good too. He's even better, I think, than Hargrove. Oh man, this guy must, well, no, actually not as good as I thought he'd be. 42 overall. Big old yikes. At least he's got some sort of contact. And for a first baseman, no thank you. Arnando Valentine. He's not bad. He's not good. They kind of missed with that pick. 49 overall right now. They got William Hatch down here at 90. Not bad. We looked at Halpern, didn't we? Yeah, we looked at Halpern. He's not bad. 91 and 63 for Halpern. Robles. 90, 93. So 91 and 93 were the guys right in front of us. Or the guys that we could have gotten. You know, I don't feel bad that we missed out on Dallas Long. I don't feel like not mad about it. And then Zach Zambrano taking the cake. I think we got it all with him. Killed it with Zambrano. Lemon coming in. He comes in as an 88. 87 from Delgado. Then it's a 55 overall. Zambrano is a 60. Delgado is a 56. Jim Kelly 65 already. Gonzalez in left field 62 overall so far, and then the closing pitcher we got Uribe 68. Just his strike was a little higher strikeout ratio, but not bad, guys. Not bad at all. I would say we definitely got one of the best drafts in there. Next thing is All-Star break. That's in 31 days. We don't get those guys until next year. So those guys don't really matter until next year. So not going to worry about it. We signed our draft picks. We are going to do a couple trades here. Draft picks, we got some good outfielders. So and then we got our 2 starting pitchers. One thing we didn't get was a first baseman and a third baseman. Let's go out. We're going to try to trade for a first or third baseman. Let's search for a team that needs a left fielder. Okay, the Mariners would like a left fielder. What do they got at first base? What do they got at... Ooh, they got some really good guys. Evan White at first base. I do know Evan White, at least for my other dynasty, struggled, to say the least. He actually ended up, for me, dropping down to C potential. Not really anything at third base either. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything good. Brewers. This guy's not bad. Giants. He's actually doing really well this year. What's Belt got? Oh. it might be a lot harder than I thought to get rid of him. Let's go look at the Rockies. So we could get Ian Desmond, but then we got to get rid of his contract. But Ian Desmond could play for short, but he might be a guy we have to end up moving around later. Let's see what we can get as far as what they might give up. Riley Pint. Let's go. They want a catcher and a center fielder. What do we got from center fielder? Okay, that's what we're giving up. I don't know if it'd be worth it for a starting pitcher in Riley Pint. 57 and 19. I wish we could pull off like a Welker. Let's see what we might be able to pull off something here. Ooh, couldn't even pull it off with him, huh? I guess, do we take? Problem is, he could play first base, but he's not going to be we look for as our first baseman in the future. Whereas this guy is. We're a center fielder. Let's see if we can get Tochi there. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So, we are giving up Sensu Chu, who's starting to kind of go down. 77 overall, B potential. Giving away 29-year-old C potential Jeff Bandy. And then we are giving away C potential guy Michael De Leon. And back we are getting Tyler Nevin, who I'm hoping will be age 24, 25. Hopefully he'll be able to make an impact at first baseman, and to kind of bring down the salary cap issue. We're getting Ian Desmond, who, I mean, what do you do? He is hitting, well, he's hitting 248. I don't know, it might be a guy we try to lump in with another trade. It's a easier trade because Sensu Chu is so expensive right now that he's like impossible to get rid of. So let's go ahead. We're going to make this trade. Awesome. Is good enough right now. Let's go ahead, sim a couple games, see how we do, see where we go. Another win. We're going on a roll now. Dang, look at the win streak. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 8-2 this month. Nicely done. Another L there. Spoke too soon. All right, we'll send Sampson back down to AAA. We're going up a tad. I mean, I always want him to go up more, but it is what it is. Hence Kraus, he's doing good. Cole Wynn's increasing pretty good too. I talked about it. We started losing again. Let's get it turned back around. Again, right around the 500 mark. It's bad because we're stuck in that place where, yeah, we could make a run and go, and try to win the league, but we also could taper off a little bit. Let's wait until after the All-Star game, and then we'll decide after the All-Star game whether or not we're going to go for it, or if we're gonna. By then we should know kind of where we're gonna be at. There's games where we just go off, and then it's just like we stay close to the 500 mark. And it's almost at the end of June. We're almost in but look, we're only 1.5 games out of first place. Yeah, I mean, at this point, do we make the push for postseason, or we're gonna try to make it to the playoffs? He definitely increased since he got here. He wasn't hitting 283. He was hitting like 220 something. So he's really picked it up since being traded. I think we're just gonna keep pushing on because at this point, even if we trade our really good guys or whatever, and we start losing games, we're not gonna get the greatest draft pick to begin with. We might as well just keeping on, and hopefully we can win enough to make it into the playoffs. Dang, we're 49 and 41. We're still pushing the Astros right now. Not bad. 49-41 at All-Star break. Let's see if we can get some wins against the leading Astros. Actually catching up to them pretty good. Wow, got obliterated there. Got the win there. Got the win there. Got the win there. Very last day to make trades. Let's go over our roster real quick. See who we can, who we can't do without. Starting pitchers. Mike Minor is really starting to drop off. Smiley seems to be figuring it out now. Lance Lynn is heating up. Lance Lynn, I say we try to get rid of him. 10 million on that contract, and then we can bring up Sampson again. Heck, we could bring up Mendez. Let's see if we can get Lance Lynn moved around. Yeah, he's still doing decent as far as average goes. Let's see if we can get a couple of contracts moved around. He might be a guy that could fill in for a couple of years. They want a catcher. 71. We're giving up 78. I'm not sure where we go here with this. Again, we'd be dropping a lot in salary, which is good. Trying to look for something out of normal. Like something that says this guy might have what it takes. But this guy, they're loaded. Tampa Bay, I mean, I think they actually rated #1 right now in the farm, but yeah, they're loaded everywhere. All right, so I mean, I'm happy with that. Is there any positions we need to like fill out? Dang, this guy's good too. It's not bad. What do we gotta do to get this guy? All right, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and make that trade. So dropping Lance Lynn. Let's see what else we got to give up here, huh? I'd love to get him. See what else we'd have to give up here. Let's just pick one. Who do we want? Obviously the guy that's younger by a year and 1 overall more. '67 overall. Even though it does say he's a 68 overall. Let's go ahead and make this trade. Get it over with. It's not as good as I wanted, but it's something. Alright, so someone needs a third baseman. Okay, don't want a closing pitcher. Let's see if we can go closer here. Chris Martin, you can have him. No. What about Pence? Oof, they wouldn't even take Pence, huh? Let's see if we can figure out something else here. Take that trade. So we're getting Jordan Adams and Luis Madero. Taking a kind of a risk on this guy. Yeah, kind of just taking a risk on him. See if it pans out. We got Jordan Adams, getting him, hoping he can tear it up. Kind of excited about that. And then we are grabbing Chris Rodriguez. Like the 2 seam being that high, it's pretty good, pretty good. And then we're giving away Christian Lopez, or Christian Lopes, I guess, so to speak. And then so CC for a BB, and then as Dribble Cabrera, also a C, but pretty high up there. But we're losing that contract. He'd leave at the end of the year anyway, so to get anything out of it and prospects out of it, definitely worth the risk. So we're gonna go ahead and make that trade as well. We are actually gonna bring Mendez up. We're gonna see what he has. He's pitched very, very well in AAA. Let's bring him up to the majors. That's gonna actually do it for our trades. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to end up probably going to almost a postseason, because there's not a lot left to do in the season. Right now we are in first place. Hopefully we can hold on to that even with the trades we made. If we can get out of this with first place and get into the playoffs, we can pretty much get anything done. Got a bunch of players playing really, really well. Hopefully I can keep it up. If you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also feel free to hit that red subscribe button. I'll try to be posting these every Tuesday or Thursday weekly to try to get more simulations done, and so that you guys can kind of see some pretty awesome teams. Try to get better throughout like a 5-year run. Until next time, Slacker out.